Two examples for a short repetition. A 4/4 bar type and a 3/4 bar type. We have here ta, this tate, ta ta, tate, 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 ta, and also here ta, tate, ta, tate, tate, ta. And you can write this language independently from what kind of bar you have, if no matter if it's a 4/4 or a 3/4 bar type. But when you count, you have of course have a look at this. So here we count on 4, here we count on 3, and on the ta is the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here also 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the te is the plus or the and. Ta, ta, te, ta, 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 te, ta, te, ta, te, ta. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Ta, ta, te, ta, ta, te, ta, te, ta. 1, 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Now I like to explain you some behaviors of this language. For example, if we have this pattern ta, tate, you can simply practice with this small pattern. Repeat it 100 times. Ta, tate, ta, tate, ta, tate, ta, and so on. You can do the opposite. Tate, ta, tate, ta, tate, ta. In this language, when two notes are connected together, instead of ta, tate, we only have ta, ate, ta, ate. But it's the same behavior. It feels nearly the same. So, and that little pattern leads us to another pattern that so many people have difficulties, and if you have understood it with this language, you wonder why there are so many difficulties. So, this one. Here we have a quarter note, the dot, and then there is an eighth note. Let's say we transform this one into that one, and that's exactly the same. It's also, I write it now this way, ta, ate. And these two notes here combined are the quarter note with this dot. And this one, the te, remains. So this pattern is called ta, ate. Ta, ate. That's the te, that's the ta, and the point is the a here, the a. So ta, tate, and ta, ate are nearly the same. They are quasi-equal. Now let's think about these two patterns. We have the ta, tate, ta, ate, and these are really nearly the same. I will write the language down. Ta, tate, ta, ate. It's the same feeling. Here it's ta, tate, ta, ate. Ta, tate, ta, ate. I can write it in another way. Ta, tate, ta, ate. Here we see that the ta, let's say tate, but because we have this here, this one goes away. So every time you see this dotted quarter note and the eighth note, you have to think of ta, tate. 1, 2, and. The same is here. 1, 2, and. Let's say we make 2 bars, 2 quarter bar type. So if you count here, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. It's the same. It sounds only a little bit different. Our next example, that looks very funny. It's a 4 quarter bar type. And now the difficulties start. So if you don't know how to count this, let's first transform it. We have an eighth note, a quarter note, and an eighth note. Let's make eighth notes of all these. Here we have an eighth note. Here we have 2 eighth notes. Let's make it that way. Here again, 2 eighth notes. 2 eighth notes. And here another 8 notes. It should be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 eighth notes. And we write a language here. Ta, te, ta, te, ta, te, ta, te. And now we know that here these two are combined, here these two are combined, and these two are combined. The result is that you don't have to play here note, here you don't have to play, here you don't have to play, here you don't have to say nothing, here only an A, and here also. What remains is ta, te, a, te, a, te, a, te. And counting is even more easy. Ta is the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the te is the end. So we have 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ta te a te a te a te. Sounds funny, but it's really helpful. We also have half notes, dotted half notes, and whole notes. And the thing is very easy. You surely know that this half note contains 2 quarters. And to combine 2 quarters to a half note, you only have to do this slur. Ta, ta. So what happens here? We know, and here we know, the result is ta, a. This half note is called ta, a. And you have to be aware of that these are 2 tas. Ta, ta. But you can only say ta, a. The same thing here with this dotted note. We know that it contains 1, 2, 3 quarters combined together. Here we have ta, ta, ta. And because they are connected together, we don't have to say that. What remains is a ta, a, a. 3 tas. Ta, 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 a, a. Ta, a, a. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. I write it a little bit fast, not to lose time. Here, connected, connected, connected. Don't say it. And here we have ta, 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 ta. And What it means is ta, ah, ah, ah. Instead of ta, 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 ah, ah, ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, look at this lovely example here. I have a three-quarter bar type, and we have ta, ta, te, ta, ta, ah, ta, te, ta, ta, ah, ta, te, ta, ta, te. Very easy. And also the counting couldn't be easier. 1, 2, 3. Just look for the tas. Here you have to realize that there's a 2 tas. 1, 2. This A is a ta. 2 tas connected. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3, and. Now I will clap it. Ta, ta, te, ta, ta, ah, ta, te, ta, ta, ah, ta, te, ta, ta, te. Or 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3, and. Remember, you only clap when there is a t. Let's make it a little bit more difficult. Let's say we connect here, and also here, and here, and here. So the thing is very easy. To count with the numbers, it becomes more difficult. To use the language here is nearly the same. It's nearly the same. So this note you don't need to play. This T, there's no need to say it. Here also, this one, here, and here. Ta, ta, te, a. Ta, a, te, ta, ta, a, te, ta, te. Or 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, and. It's a little bit more difficult, but if you are used to, you can make it your own way. And if you are not sure, simply do not connect these together and practice first without these connections. Ta, ta, te, ta, for example. Ta, ta, te, ta. Now with a slur, ta, ta, te, a. Now do it with the connection and without the connection and compare. The first bar, ta, ta, te, ta. Ta, ta, te, a. Ta, ta, te, ta. Ta, ta, te, a. Also the second bar, ta, a, ta, te. Ta, a, te. Ta, a, ta, te. Ta, a, te. This one, let's say we do both bars together. First without the slur, ta, ta, a, ta, te, ta, ta, te. And then ta, ta, a, te, ta, a, te. And repeat without slur, with unconnected, connected, and so on. And I hopefully see you in the third part.